What's going on? This is Yancey, author and producer of the This Is Why series. Make sure you go now and subscribe to my website, www.newfacemanagement.org. This is why you go to college.
This is why you go to college.
Hey yo, this is why you go to college. New Face Entertainment. Always paid my bills.
This is why you go to college.
New Face Entertainment. New Face. New Face. This is why you go to college.
This is why you go to college.
This is why you go to college.
How you been?
Good. All right, state your name for the camera.
Derrick Adams. I've been in New Face since 2006. Went to Hampton from 05 to 09.
Cool. And what was your major?
I finished in graphic design. I originally went to school to be an architect major.
Architect, cool. All right, and where you from?
PG County,
And where you live now?
DC.
DC. All right, cool.
So my hometown.
What's your current position?
I'm a multimedia designer for the government. So
Cool.
they pay me to brand their stuff.
All right, cool. All right, so you started New Face, you said in about 2006?
Yeah.
All right, what was your experience with that from the beginning, if you can remember?
So my freshman year, since I was an architect major, I really didn't get to go to many parties, but because architecture was 24 hours a day. But like I would go to the 12 to 2s, go to a couple of events. So in 2006, I knew New Face was, I seen everything y'all were doing, everything that was going on in the community. Like, it looked like a family environment. So I remember one day at a 12 to 2, I walked up to youth and was like, I'm interested in joining New Face. And you were like, just come to an interest meeting. And it was, from that day, I felt a part of the family ever since.
Okay. When you say you're part of the family, what would you like to elaborate on when it comes to that?
New Face as a whole, my experience, it was very family oriented. Everything from the meetings to the events to the cooking events. It was all like family oriented, and that was a very important part of like any growth in anybody's college experience, because to this day, like, you randomly talk to people. It helped with the networking, meeting new people, just being a positive energy in anything that you do for the most part.
Cool. When it came to like the structure or the organization of the company, how do you think that helped you and what you're doing now as far as your career as an adult?
So since I'm in the design field, everything is due yesterday. And a lot of like party promotions and things of that nature, you have to take the ball and run with it for the most part. Deliver on things that need to be done. And sometimes you just won't get direction. Sometimes you just gotta wing it as you go. But as long as it makes sense to everything that's going on and you can deliver it in time, that's the important part. So New Face taught you to be, at least me, to be responsible, let people know what I can do, and just be upright honest, like if I can or I can't do it. So
Right.
that's one of the important things I learned from New Face.
Okay. And what was one of your best experiences that you remember as far as New Face is concerned?
So I'll say from like 2000, after 2007, I started doing more of the flyers, more of the promo work for New Face. And one of the best experiences I got, one day you called me and was like, I need a couple flyers for Miami spring break. And I thought that was the coolest experience ever. So that was one of the best experiences I felt that I had.
So back then, before it's basically what you're doing now.
Yeah.
But back then, you got the experience of
Yeah.
having that task, and that's something that you remember You know, it wasn't the parties, it was the work that you had to do.
Yeah, the parties was definitely dope, but as far as the design aspect, I use the same fundamentals that I use now throughout everything that I do. So setting up schedules of how to create stuff, being able to deliver it or not, just being upfront with what I can do for the most part.
Cool. All right. So, being that you changed your major, and you know, obviously changed your major for your own reasons.
Yeah.
You have, do you have anything you want to tell them to let them know that, you know, things will be all right?
Yeah, for the high school student or a college student, anything you want to do, just stick with it. It's not going to be perfect, but you got to stick with it. See it to the finish, and it'll work out. It might not work up front, but as long as you're persistent and do your part, it'll work out in the end. 10 times out of 10.
All right, cool. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it, bro.
Appreciate
Good
you.
job,
Man.
man. Good seeing you, bro.